Good morning. How long are you gonna stare holes through me? Stare, 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 stare. I got a plan for you today, don't you worry, buddy. Getting my day started right. Doing this first thing before we even leave the house. Alright, we are in business. Well, you know where we're at. Giving John a chance to get some exercise. It looks like YouTube is completely abuzz with Adam the Woo being banned from Universal Florida. And though I probably shouldn't comment on it, this is a good example as to why I don't do abandoned locations that often. A lot of people send me emails and comment like, hey, you should do abandoned buildings or abandoned malls and stuff, but that's a good example. That's right there why. It's just never a good idea to film yourself breaking the rules or breaking the law, especially if it's someplace that you don't want to be banned from. So, I mean, in the end, I think that Universal is a much better place with Adam the Woo being able to be there than not. I totally understand where Universal's coming from. I mean, it sets a bad precedent. It kind of lets people think that it's okay to do it if they don't do some sort of action, I feel like, because how I stumbled on Adam was some of his abandoned location videos, and one of the first ones was when he went inside that building, the old Nickelodeon studios inside Universal. And I gotta be honest, the first thing I thought when I saw it was like, man, I would love to do that too. So I think they're just covering themselves, and I'm sure within a year or two they'll probably lift that ban and all will be good. But yeah, if you ever wonder why I don't do those kind of locations and like sneak into places, when I went to Kurt Cobain's house, why I didn't sneak into the abandoned in utero house, it's because as soon as I opened that gate, there was a no trespassing sign taped up to the front door, and I was like, that's it, like that's where I stop. But so we're gonna hang out here and play for a little bit, and then in a few hours, I don't want to jinx myself because I don't want to tell you what it is, but I have a meeting at Warner Brothers Studios with someone about something. And if anything comes of it, I'll let you know. But there's going to be like 2 or 3 hours, I'm sure. Usually that's how long those kind of things take, where I won't be vlogging. I can't really film. Just because it's always bad karma. Like, every time I mention an audition on here, I don't get it. So maybe some of that stuff I'll probably start leaving out. I don't know. I don't really have the foggiest idea what I'm going to take us to see today. I kind of feel like doing something pretty lax, and I kind of feel like just getting coffee and sitting down somewhere. So I'm going to look through my notes and see what I got. Why don't you lay down and take a break, huh? You've been playing hard. You're having fun, aren't you? Look at that face. Jeez Louise. Like Jaws mouth. Like a shark. Alright, mail time. We got a package. Let's see what's inside. Alright, it looks like Daryl and Darla sent us, well, I'm sure it was for padding, but I got some Tommy Hilfiger bath towels out of it. Ooh. Jaws got some peeps to play with. Oh, he's gonna love it. Alright, coffee. Yes. An extra coffee grinder. It's always good. I've broken 2 or 3 of those since I've lived here. Little begging strips. Oh, baby wash for jaw. Awesome. Thank you so much, guys. Thank you. That's so sweet of you. I will proudly drink my next cup of coffee out of this. Well, let's see what happens. Oh, that didn't take long. Do you want it? Well, take it if you want it. That's for you. Where's the squeaker? You found the squeaker? Get him, Jaw. Wrestle him. Get him, Jaw. Fight. I figure let's just do it now, right? I know I just made coffee and I am going to drink the coffee, and then I'm going to leave and I'm going to go have coffee again. You guys know me. I love coffee. I don't think that I could probably stomach a world without coffee. It's not the caffeine. I just like the flavor. I'm one of those people, I can drink a cup of coffee and I can fall asleep 10 minutes later. It's never really affected me as far as that kind of thing goes, but I just love the flavor of a good coffee. So I'm going to drink this one, hang out for a little bit, and then I'm going to take off and I'm going to hopefully show you guys what I think I'm going to see. That made no sense, did it? I heard that there is a, can you believe it? A coffee shop, a cafe, themed after the Titanic. I don't know. I don't know of the movie, the ship. I don't know if there's a woman named Titanic. I don't know. Let's go find out, though. Good stuff. Love my coffee. Enjoy my coffee. It's even a bigger cup than the one I use normally. So I'm thinking I should probably, when I get back from going to the, well, seeing what this Titanic thing's all about, I should probably shave a little bit before I go to Warner Brothers. Look my best. Well, now I'm going to go head over to what I've heard is a Titanic-themed cafe. Now, I'm hoping that it really is a Titanic-themed cafe and not just a cafe with a Titanic poster hung up inside. But we shall see. And we shall see together. Seems a little strange that it's in Koreatown, but I don't know. Who knows? Maybe, I don't spend a whole lot of time in Koreatown, but this could be one of those things where they're trying to get more people to come hang out in Koreatown, so they've created this kind of novelty. Alright, I'm pretty close to the address. Now this is what I meant. I mean, this is full-blown Koreatown, folks. The Boba Bear looks like the kind of guy I'd like to hang out with. Live fish, huh? Alright, I'm a little confused because I'm pretty much here and it looks like it's a Cleaners. Oh! No, I was wrong. I've seen it all now. I have seen it all now. There it is. Cafe Jack. Alright, let's hope they're open. I don't know. Whoa. It looks like it's open. I don't know how you get in. Let me go look around. Wow, look at that. It's a boat. Well, I don't know how you get in. Maybe it's not open. Huh. That's too bad. I really want to go in there and see that. The door was open. It said we're open. Well, I'm in luck. I just called them because their online hours say it's open at noon. I called them and they said it's open at 1:30. So the good news is I'll probably get in there and I'll get a vlog everything with nobody else in there. So I'll just hang out and wait a few minutes. Okay, this should be something. Because like I said, I've driven past here, but I've never... It looks like an auto body shop, so I never even bothered to look over while I was driving. But look what we're gonna go into, man. How awesome is that place? My plan is to get coffee only. Check it out. But if they have food, maybe I'll get the food. But if not, maybe I'll come to Sumo Dog. Never heard of this or seen this before. How ironic that they would have something called the Godzilla when I just did that vlog. Just waiting for him to open Blues. Don't be fooled. The Christmas lights are wrapped around barbed wire. Pretty inventive. Still not open. Wow, check that out. I'm gonna go in and get some coffee. Wow. Wow. Wow, it is literally laid out like a ship. Wow. 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 Look at this. Look at all the little private seating areas. This is a great spot for like a date or a meeting or something. Wow. Private rooms. I would not have guessed this from being on the outside. I absolutely would not have guessed. Wow. I don't know if we can go upstairs or not. Nope, guess not. But the upstairs, they have like the whole ship bow and everything. Wow, that is so dope. I'm gonna order some coffee here in just a second. I wanted to look through. Wow. Can't believe I never knew about this place. Wow. That is nuts. You would not, I mean, from outside, you guys saw from the outside, you never would have known this was here. It's like one guy running this place. Wow. I am stupefied right now. Wow, so cool. So cool. Dude did a really great job with this. Wow. It's very intimate. I mean, for as much stuff as there is, and then here's another like little doorway out. There's a lot of places to sit. He utilized the space in an extremely good way. Give him credit for that. So I was sort of right. This is like more of a Titanic the movie themed cafe. Not so much exactly the look at these cool chairs. Wow. I'm in total awe right now of how good of a job this guy did with this place. And then if you didn't know about it, I mean, you would never know it was here. I think these are the makeout rooms. No, just little mini 4-seater tabletops. Wow. Wow. Good for this guy. I'm gonna bring some people here now. I'm gonna have to, because this is, I love themed cafes and themed places, and this is among one of the best I think I've ever seen. Now let's go give him some business. So they must have live entertainment here too. This is the karaoke room. The room that I walked into initially that I thought was just like a big banquet hall. It's actually a karaoke room. Classic. And then also in here, looks like there's 2 separate private karaoke rooms. Pentagrams all over the walls. I don't know about that. But cool. And another karaoke room. Wow, lots of private karaoke here. Surprisingly not something I've done a whole lot of. This place is so inventive. I mean, give me a break. Look at this. I can't believe this even exists in Los Angeles. I can't believe I didn't know about it. But check this kind of stuff out. I'm gonna sit out here and I'm gonna drink my coffee, but they have a seat up here, so I don't know who, probably the owner of this place, every once in a while goes up there and sits on the, reenacts the Jack and Rose thing, I'm sure. But this is just so cool. They did such a great job with this. I'm kind of stupefied because, like I said on my walk over here, I kind of half anticipated just seeing like a poster like this and you know, not much else, and I'm pretty pleasantly surprised with what I'm seeing in the detail. Now I will say that there was a little bit of a language barrier in there at that place, but because I asked for a black coffee, and when he made it, he basically made 4 espressos and poured them all into 1 cup. So I'm gonna be flying the friendly skies here pretty soon. I'm gonna be bouncing off the walls. All right, I am done, and I am hungry. I have not had my 1 meal for the day yet, so it's time to get something. Wow. Made it home with the sun still out. Jaw's out of food, so I'm gonna walk over to the grocery store. And I looked up, and this is just, it's like the night of Thriller, isn't it? Oh! You want to hear something really interesting? I just fell down the rabbit hole on YouTube watching This Is Your Life. I just randomly picked one. It was Laurel and Hardy. And I've never watched the show before. And as soon as it started, it said that the host was Ralph Edwards. And my ears immediately perked up because the job that I've told you guys about when I used to be the delivery guy, I used to deliver to Ralph Edwards all the time. And every time, as soon as his door would open, I would see his framed star from the Walk of Fame on the wall, and I never bothered to look up what it was that he did or what it was that he was famous for, and I completely forgot about his name. So I started watching, and he just announced the show being from the El Capitan Theater, which is where Jimmy Kimmel does his show, and I used to go and watch that show many, many times a year, and then when they cut to going to Laurel and Hardy, they were in room 205 of the Knickerbocker Hotel, and they had the camera set up, and they interviewed him in there. Isn't that funny how that's all tied together? That one of my jobs, I would have met Ralph Edwards. Years later, I would spend probably half a year going to Jimmy Kimmel Live and watching this show from the green room and seeing live performances. And then one of my very first vlogs, if you haven't seen it, go watch my Knickerbocker Hotel vlog. One of the very first ones I did, like I think it was like within the first 20. That particular hotel that is now like a retirement home that had this great history. Room 205 is where Laurel and Hardy were doing their taping. So interesting. Anyway, I just thought I'd leave you with that thought tonight. It's kind of funny how sometimes things all link up into one big long story, and I guess that's why I do a vlog, so I can tell you these kind of weird things that I think of. I got a new subscriber! Anyway, have a great night, guys. Thank you for watching. Please give this video a thumbs up, and thank you for supporting me. I appreciate everybody that watches, and until tomorrow, have a great night. Good night.